Hey folks, welcome to this guide on how to get the achievement behind the scenes, and that is to find all or activate all of the commentary nodes with the developer commentary modifier enabled. And I'm not going to talk over the top of the entire video, just follow where I go in the video and you should be able to find. There are lots of hidden ones, so if you're stuck, rewatch the video and just have to keep a close eye out on where I go. I would recommend setting the video to 2 times speed if you want to just quickly see where I go for certain areas. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you get this enjoyed.
Christmas Talk. Hi, I'm Steve Gaynor. I'm the co-founder of the Fulbright. Yeah, the biggest purpose of the Goodfellow High School jacket and the logo generally is a reference to the logo for Minerva's Den,
Hello, my name is Kate Craig, and
oh man, mom handwriting. We went through a lot of different moms for handwriting.
Hi, I'm Chris Remo,
Hi, this is Corin Tucker from Heavens to Betsy. And Heavens to Betsy was a band that formed in 1991, actually.
one of our favorite.
The doors were actually one of the hardest things in the game to get working correctly, and I know that
Here we have Fresh Magazine, which is...
Inside of this file folder, you find the first combination code in the game. This code goes to Dad's locked filing cabinet, and it's 0451, which is when you're
so these are all the VHS tapes, or most of them, in the house. And these in the...
My name is Sarah Grayson, and I do the voice of Sam Greenbrier in Gone Home. Currently based out of Portland, Oregon. So,
Most of the bookshelves in the house are... This is our old-timey record that we got from archive.org, source of all good things. It's by Adrian Rollini when he was with, apparently, the Taproom Gang. The song...
I feel like one of the best bits of advice was actually from the Fulbright team before going in to do the first recording. And it was
composing the ambient exploration tracks definitely ended up being the weirdest part of creating music for Gone Home. The audio diaries tended to take precedence since they had such clear
one of the larger assets that we needed for the basement to really give it character and personality.
Oh man, this thing.
So 2 things. One, so there's this little...
You know, there was kind of this intellectual, cross-cultural, like, pen pal thing that happened before the internet. You know, we used to write letters back.
there was a little bit of concern on my part before.
putback is the feature that I'm happiest with in the game, and it actually came about as sort of a little bit of an accident. Playtesters had told us they didn't want to feel like some kind of horrible person rummaging around this house and tossing everything on the floor. But there wasn't really any other option initially. That's all you could do with
Fanzines, I mean, that's one of the things that we started doing right away, was doing these, right?
The music for Gone Home was mainly composed over 2 separate periods, roughly a year apart. A version of Part 1 of the game had to be ready by October 2012 for submission to the 2013 Independent Games Festival, so I did all the Part 1 audio logs primarily that September. The following
So earlier in an earlier version of the story in Gone Home, Sam and Lonnie got caught together. The fact that there are speedruns for our game makes me really happy, and the fact that, you know, that the any percent speedrun, aka you don't have to pick up anything, just get to the end as fast as possible, has basically been on.
all of the sliding doors that you see in the game are actually from a
You know, it's really about the ideals that we were trying to get across in our music. You know, I think that...
So I'm Sarah Argidale. This is my salad dressing. Name...
Oh, you found an Easter egg!
When you put out any sort of content,
For a long time, the kitchen was not going to be mid-renovation the way that it is. And it's one of those things that I think that...
So,
I'd already played through the first full half of Gone Home before I started composing any music, which was really important to understand how the game felt and played and looked. But I didn't...
Really early on, we didn't really give Kate very specific direction. So you want to talk about this fucking jazz mug?
Nobody wants to talk about the jazz mug.
Well,
It's
except
the
for
worst.
Carla.
I hate it. It's the worst.
That was such a common theme
Yeah.
when we were like approving assets or making stuff visually for Gone Home. Is just like, oh my god, that's hideous. I fucking hate it. We're putting it in the game.
Yeah,
because
there's
like
so
just
much
like
of that.
awful '90s furniture and like the
We see it in a secondhand store or like
or you
just
see
on
it in the
internet.
Sears catalog
Like,
we
yeah,
bought,
it's
and it's just
true.
like there's
We
so
just
many
feel like,
fucking
oh,
ruffles on it. I want to puke. Like the wicker furniture in
Yeah.
Mom and Dad's room.
Right.
It's like that's fucking hideous.
We need it.
We never really discussed the idea of individually scoring.
I had seen Bikini Kill and Bratmobile play their first show at.
So these are stereo. Mom and Dad are much more.
Yeah, I ended up being pretty happy with this. This is
I was one of the hosts of the Idle Thumbs video game. Barfburger is enjoyed by all. A lot of Gone Home is about.
I mean, I've always, one of the most comforting things in the world to me is having somebody, like, brush my hair.
The life cycle of the condom.
that's not a real thing.
One of my favorite things that came out during development was someone wrote an email mistakenly referring to mittens, and Steve replied in the voice of Katie saying, "It's just mitten."
So there's a lot less density in the house than there would be in a real house. Like if you look around your house, there's just junk piled everywhere. Probably.
Maybe
like
it's just our house.
I think it's most house.
Oh, you're right.
But so you know, almost none of the events, the little events in the game, are scripted. As far as like triggering when you do something specific. So all of the thunder and lightning and the creaking.
I really enjoyed playing Gone Home.
Okay, the Wildfire book. Oh, man, look at this thing. Yeah, this was another one of those situations in which I totally felt like a weird creepo when I was doing research, and there was a lot of really horrifying romance novel covers.
You want to talk about a place for Christmas stuff?
This is where Christmas stuff goes.
Oh, it's Christmas stuff. It's one of those things where we had always wanted to.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself.